Davenant himself. He was baptized on the 3rd of March 1606 and he died 7th of April 1668. He was an English poet and playwright, and according to his biography on Wikipedia, he was very accomplished in his field of work. Of all things, the most notable about Davenant was his resilience in relation to literature. What exactly do I mean? Throughout his career spanned the bumpiest road English monarchical history had ever experienced, and he was famed for continuing his exemplary work regardless of this fact. Be that as it may, fame was not as important to him as honor was, because fame to him more or less means merely being recognized by the masses for something that could either be positive or negative, while honor is knowing and doing what is morally right, which is why it is termed the moral conscience of the great. A moral conscience is a cognitive process in mind that lets us know if and when an act we're doing is right or wrong. Therefore, making honor one's moral conscience would mean making all of one's morally aligned principles only things that will bring you respect and, by extension, honor. That being so, discharging duties and responsibilities, not just effectively, but exemplarily with one's own personal touch of sugar and spice, would not only bring one honor, but would bring one a fulfilled moral conscience. In relation to that, honor is something that is developed in oneself, but it is also something that a society or a group of people can decide if you are worthy, of being called honorable. Because a group of people have a hand in deciding whether or not you can be called honorable, it then makes it kind of difficult to distinguish between what kind of honor is substantial and what kind is mundane. For example, an immoral society would give honor to a corrupt person, and a corrupt person, obviously having some kind of faulty moral compass, would accept this honor. Assuming this person still had his or her humanity intact, his moral conscience or her moral conscience would be burdened. Now this is a great way of knowing, it's a great indicator of whether the thing or the things you do or have been doing can actually be termed honorable. If they are honorable, your moral conscience will not only be free, but you will feel accomplished. But if they are not, your moral conscience will be burdened. You will feel guilty, you feel as if you have done something wrong, because in fact, you have. Great people are recognized and celebrated for doing things that bring them respect and honor. They don't do these things to follow convention. They don't do these things the traditional ways. They bring their own special ingredient. They bring something new to the table with the aim of pushing humanity forward. I would like to wrap this all up by explaining what honor means to me. Honor means being respectful. It means being grateful. It means being patient in a situation where anybody's fuse would have blown up. It means being humble. It means being modest. It means being trustworthy. It means keeping people's secrets when they trust you. And most importantly to me, honor means being different. Why do I say this? Very few people have the courage and the capacity to set themselves apart from a crowd. But the people that have the bravery to do this deserve to be honored, not because of the confidence they had to be different, not because of the confidence they had to set themselves apart and make themselves open and vulnerable to criticism and insults and all sorts of things, but because of the great things that they are bound to achieve. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, truth or dare? Dare! Be honorable, I dare you. Thank you.